What's up everybody, it's Greg Peters with the Car Passion channel here, and I recently got invited out to go drag racing with the boys over at Throtl, and I got to line up with their 1,000 horsepower Supra. But not only that, I also unexpectedly ran into TJ Hunt, and he brought out their recently built LS3 swapped Miata, 500 plus horsepower. I've been wanting to line up with an LS3 Miata for years with my turbo car, and I finally got to do it. We did some dig races, we did some roll races. It was an awesome time. I'm about to show you guys all that footage as well as do a little bit of pass analysis. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let's jump into it. Bit of an unexpected trip for a Wednesday, loading up the slicks into the Miata. You know what that means? That means it's time to go have some fun. What is the fun of the day, you ask? Well, I kind of got invited to go hang out with the Throtl boys at the drag strip, and they're gonna have their Hellcat swapped Viper and their 1,000 horsepower Supra. So maybe I might even get a chance to race one of those cars. No promises, but they're doing like a private track day rental, and I got invited, so you know I'm gonna bring the heat. I know those cars are pretty fast. I think they both run 6s. The Miata's best time is a low 7, so don't know how that'll go, but it should be a fun day regardless. It's just a street car, you know, street car things. Look at all these rigs. So many rigs. You ready to see my rig? There it is, the Car Passion rig. Look at these beauties. Check the passenger seat, my boy.
You're just complete all. Okay, well, that's really
Listen,
Damn.
what?
I'd love to do a pass on this and then put those on and see what it does.
Yeah,
The
for sure.
One's pretty sticky, but definitely not sticky than the.
No, so the AR1s, which is essentially the same as an NTO1, like compound wise, I was spinning like almost to the finish line. This thing just looks so rowdy from the videos,
like
dude.
Little meatballs. That's what we call it. We're like just little meatball cars. They look great. I'm really excited to see these two drive this car. That's gonna be so sick.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see what trains do you have?
It's a E46 5-speed.
Okay. Do you know what your gearing is?
I honestly had no idea that Tej would have the freaking LS Miata here. It's gonna be insane. Oh, it's gonna be so much fun. So, for anyone who doesn't know, 500 horsepower turbo Miata engine and roughly 500 horsepower LS. And I saw the last video with this car and it looks super rowdy. Now it is just on a street tire, the way that my car is right now, but I'm about to put the slicks on, so that's gonna be a bit of an unfair advantage, but TJ and I were just talking about how we could come up with some kind of more fair way to race them. I more wanna see like just the power comparison. It's not really fair to like launch them when one car has a way better tire setup, but yeah, I think we're gonna have some fun with it. Get a little sneak peek at my competition over here. Oh, it sounds so mean. $15. Ready to roll. I'm gonna go for a little test pass right now. First pass of the day. Wish me luck. I got the drag tune all loaded up in the boost control. It's full power, so let's see how it goes. what I ran. I don't even know if you get time slips on the practice days, but hopefully one of the boys back at the pit can tell me. I bogged pretty hard on the launch. I kind of wanted to take it easy. Felt pretty good though, power felt good. I'll check the log, see how the boost looked, and we'll take it around again for another one. No way, dude. There's no way I can keep up with that thing a full second faster than what I just ran. So I'm about to race the Throtl Supra, and it is very fast and very furious. I just saw this thing pull the front wheels off the ground, so I'm a little nervous, but I'm gonna give the Miata all she's got, and all I can do is give it a try. This thing's a beast, dude. Pretty sure the tire is taller than the trunk on the Miata. Okay, I thought it was hilarious watching this clip back. I freaking broke my GoPro mount like 30 seconds before I was about to race the Supra. And in my eyes, if a race does not get recorded, that race did not happen. So I had to fix it at all costs. You can see me here just frantically trying to repair this mount. Luckily, I got it repaired. So let's check out how those races went. I know I blew second gear off, and I'm sure it's because I didn't get enough burnout. I lost my burnout. The tires kind of hooked up before I wanted them to, so I'm just gonna try to spice it up on this launch. I'm gonna leave the tune alone. How flipping fast is that Supra? It made me look like I basically wasn't even trying. Now, by drag racing rules, technically, I won that pass because he red lit, but you can see how crushingly fast that thing is. Now, in my defense, I did only run a 196 60 foot, not very fast for the Miata, because with that Supra on two-step, I can't even hear my own engine. So excuses, but let's check out the next couple passes. Dang it! I got the launch I wanted from the Supra and then I freaking missed the gear. No! I think we get one more. We're doing best 2 out of 3. Okay, yes, I won on a technicality, but hold your applause. This actually gives me a perfect opportunity to do a little data analysis and take a look at just how hard it is to launch a car like the Supra with such a large turbocharger. Now, I scoured the Throtl YouTube channel and I managed to find this screenshot of one of the Supra's dyno passes, and you can see just by looking at the power band how absurdly different that car is off versus on boost. This thing is going into Gran Turismo and putting the biggest turbo system possible on your car. That is what the dyno is going to look like. I overlaid the torque curve of the Miata on this dyno graph just for a little comparison. And you can see everywhere below 5300, the Miata's engine is actually making more power than that Supra because it's able to generate boost so much earlier. So if I mess up the launch and I bog a little bit, the turbo still comes on relatively quick. If they mess up their launch, look at what happens if they bog down to 4,500 RPM. At 4,500 RPM, my Miata makes 450 foot-pounds of torque, and the Supra only makes 200 foot-pounds of torque. Now, that difference is compounded by the 1,000 plus pounds of weight difference. So it's pretty clear to see if you mess up the launch and you have such a stark difference in power on and off boost, it really just destroys the whole pass. However, everything above 5,300, the Supra makes an insane amount more power than the Miata. If we take a look at both cars right at 5,800 RPM, the Miata is still only making just over 400 foot-pounds of torque, and the Supra is making 750 foot-pounds of torque, and I don't even know if this is their best dyno. I know they were having trouble spinning the tire, but for illustration purposes, it works pretty well. Anyways, enough technical talk. Let's go line up against that LS3 Miata and see how things go. I'm so proud of the Miata right now, even though I know I didn't beat it on like a performance versus performance basis. The Miata definitely did good. I gotta go check out what that last pass was. It felt good, but I have no idea if it was like a record or anything, so I'm gonna go check it out. So Dragi's showing a 776. Not very quick on the ET, 99 miles an hour. It is very hot out here. And I guess the launch wasn't that great, but I don't know, still felt good to me. I'm about to race Danny Courtney's LS Miata, built by TJ, 500 plus brake horsepower. And like I said before, I'm on a pretty sticky tire. We're about to do best of 3, and we're gonna try to throw a roll race into the mix, even though we only have an 1/8 mile distance to work with, but I think it's gonna be fun. I could not have asked for a better race than that. That was so good. Yes. Why don't you take the hit? I'll follow you. Oh, no! Monica! I missed third again. There's too much pressure when I'm trying to chase someone down. Take a little figuring out. I think we used up about half the track trying to match our speed. So good. Now I let TJ install the slicks on the Miata, and within like 2 practice passes, he went from running 8.0s and 8.1s down to running a 7.7. And with a little more practice, I think that these 2 cars could actually be very close competition for each other. I better point this camera a little more forwards. Okay, it was definitely closer than I thought it was going to be. Obviously, he got out of the hole on me. I went super soft on the launch. I'm completely uncalibrated to how to launch on the AR1s, and the boost control is still set up for the slicks. But I get the feeling that he's going to get faster. those tires back, my dude. Going more? Hey, burn out in second. Dump it, just hold the brakes a little bit. Just try to get a little bit longer. No chance. No chance, dude.
Greg, I'm gonna have to owe you a new set of tires. I just shaved half the tire off. Look at what I did here.
Oh my god.
Oh, just because of the fitment?
Yeah.
I took a quarter of the tire off.
So I looked back at the time slips that I got and my draggy data, and I noticed that the car was only running around 99 miles per hour, a best of 101 miles per hour, 3 to 4 miles an hour slower than what it usually ran. And I looked at the data logs, and intake temps were about 10 degrees higher, coolant temp was a little bit higher, and I was dipping into the high 10s AFR, so pretty rich, definitely losing a little bit of power there, but that's just a matter of getting the tune dialed in. Overall, the Miata ran great. And I want to thank Throtl for inviting me out. You can check out TJ Hunt's video of our passes. I will link that down below. I'm not sure if my races with the Supra are going to be on Throtl's channel, but if they do end up there, I will link that video down below as well. And I also want to give a massive shout out to everyone who's joined the Car Passion channel Patreon. There are 80 of you now, which is crazy to me. Your generous donations are partially what allow me to go out and do days like this, collaborate with other YouTubers, which I hope to be doing more of in the future. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. I know I am. Thanks for checking out this video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.